Hi guys, good evening. Today I wanted to give you a few tips and tricks, not the tricks, I would say tips of things that you would need when you are migrating to Australia, right? So this is my own list. You can add few things on your own, and you can discard if you totally don't feel that this is an apt list. So to start with, I think the first and the foremost thing is that you need to first see the weather, right? When if it's hot in India, it is cold in Australia, vice versa. So make sure that you see the weather conditions before packing your bags. Secondly, make sure if you're traveling with a child, probably take a direct flight of 12 hours. Do not take flights which is breaking a leg at Malaysia or Singapore, because I think I'm traveling with a 2-year-old toddler, and it becomes very difficult staying at the airport and again changing the flight, changing the terminals. I think it's, if you have a direct flight, I know it's 12 hours flight to Sydney, that's where I'm going, but then that's what it will save you a lot of energy. You just have to board one flight and you're there. And I've taken Air India, so it usually leaves around 11 or 1 p.m. I have to check my ticket again, and you would reach Sydney by 7 in the morning. So I think it's a very good time, and it would be night in India, so your child would be sleeping and you can quickly go ahead and get the clearance done. The second thing that I want to tell you is that if you want to buy utensils from India, and it's always good to courier it through either DHL or Aramex, because these are two good courier companies which will charge you less if you are sending more than 20-30 kgs of stuff, whether it is your clothes and it's your utensils, steel utensils like your pressure cooker that I bought. You can buy tawa, you can buy all those things, you can send it across to your friend's place, and and it will be much more convenient rather than buying it from there. And also medicines should not be couriered, so it's always advisable that you carry it with you. So the third thing is vaccination, right? So if your child like mine is 2 years old, you need to make sure that all the vaccinations are up to date. There are evidences provided in form of stickers in the copy, and you need to carry that. And also, if you're carrying medicines, make sure you have medications listed out by your physician, and also you have a bill to show, because when you are about to de-embark the plane, you would be given a form to fill out, and you need to specify what all things you have brought from your homeland to Australia. Otherwise, if you don't specify, then they are sniffer dogs at the airport, and you would be confiscated. You might be charged as well with $500-400 fine. I'm not really sure, but I'm sure that there are a lot of repercussions to it. So always make sure you're not carrying too many food items in your luggage. You get everything in Sydney or Melbourne if you're going. There are a lot of Indians and Asians out there, so do not carry food items, do not carry raw food items, plants, seeds, all those things. You can always go to the site of DIBP and see there is a quaternion list over there of the things that you should not be carrying with yourself in while traveling to Australia. The fourth thing is that there is no stamping done by DIBP, so you would not be given a physical a stamping on your passport saying that you have an Australian PR or a visa. You need to have copies of your grant letter with you, so keep 10 copies at least, so that you can show at the airport, at the Indian immigration. You can show there as well if required. Then the fifth thing is that you need to make sure that when you reach there, the first thing that you do is go to the central link, get your the TFN ID, something like that, for your taxation, and if you're going to work there. Also, you need to get the Medicare for yourself. So I think both of them are at the same place. You can find out, and you need to complete. You should go and complete it ideally within a week or so, right? And finding accommodation is very challenging in Australia, that's what I think, and I've heard it from my friends as well, because over there you have to go and see the place, do an inspection, fill out a form, and then they will decide whom they are going to rent it out. So if you can stay at Airbnb, much better for a few days or probably a week if you can find a cheaper option. Don't go farther from the city. So the places where Indian or Asians mostly stay is Parramatta, Westmead, Granville. You can look around and always try and find a place which is closer to a train station, a bus station, because you have to walk a lot. And if you are with a toddler or a small baby, I think it would be very you'll get very tired. It will be very exhausting. So always look for a place that is close to a train station. Also have Indian stores or some supermarkets close by. Okay, then I would say Book My Forex has been such a lifesaver for me, because there are so many people who would quote you something else for the dollar. I would say that go to Book My Forex, buy a Forex card, and you're done for the day. You just have to provide them with your ticket, your visa and PAN card and stuff like that, and it's very convenient. The same day you pay, the same day you upload your documents, they deliver you your Forex card or the cash that you require. So it's much more convenient. You can reload it from there as well. And I think the last thing that I would like to mention is to get a bank NRE NRO account. Maybe probably once you're back you can open that, because you cannot do transactions from your normal bank to Australian bank. So it's always advisable that you open that account. Also open a locker if you have some valuable items, like I had some jewelry that I wanted to put away, and make sure that you speak to the bank and they tell you that you're allowed to transact within a year, and you can come back and always make some other person or your relative as your second as a nominee, so that if you're not able to operate, they can come and operate as well on behalf of you. So I think those were the things, very important things. And carry all your medications, because they do not provide a lot of medications there, and carry all that stuff. And I hope you find this video useful. I would be making more, busy right now packing my stuff. Take care and bye. And for any PT coaching, please write to me on my email address given below, and I would speak to you later. Bye.